The next skill, we talked about finding prospects. We talked about inviting. Now we're talking about presenting. And we have two powerhouse speakers to be able to bring that to you. I'd like to welcome the first presenter on this skill, the one, the only, the amazing, the talented Angela Maddox.
Wow, what an amazing morning that we've had already. How excited are all of you guys today? Right? Okay, so I want to be real with you guys for just a few minutes. When I was told the skill set that I was to get up here and talk to you guys today about, I literally had no idea where I was going to begin. I thought and was like, I don't even know what to say. Literally, because presenting is nothing more than sharing. It's sharing what your company has done for you, what your products have done for you and for your family. That's it. When you realize that presenting is sharing, it becomes easy. We all want to tell about the amazing experience that we're having in this profession. I literally mini present every single time someone says to me, hey girl, how are you? How you been? I'm like, oh me? I'm just living the dream. What about you? Now depending on their response will determine the rebuttal that I use. So sometimes whenever you think about it, you realize that all that you're doing when you're talking about your opportunity or your products is sharing. I'm going to talk to you guys today about a few things. Excuse me. Oh, I'm so nervous. Woo! I am hot and sweaty. Woo! Okay. All right, so back on track. So the most important part of your presentation is your story. It's what makes you you. It's what makes you relatable. It's what makes the person that you're presenting to relate to you and want to join you. We're going to talk about the 4 key elements of your story. If we can get it to come up here. Okay, the 4 key elements of your story are your background, the things that you didn't like about your background, and how network marketing or your company came to the rescue, and your results and how you feel. Like who are you? Where were you? What kind of struggles did you have? What were your weaknesses? Tell them about your family. In the beginning, most of the people that you're going to be sharing this with know that you're not an expert. So they're not going to expect you to have all of the answers. They're not going to expect you to be able to answer every single question with the utmost intelligence. They're going to expect you to make some mistakes. Simply share where you were in your life. Let the emotions that you were feeling that prompted you to make the change that changed the course of your life. Connecting here will increase the validity of your presentation. Next, talk about the cons of your background. I don't know about you guys, but before network marketing, I was stressed out, underpaid, overworked, literally miserable. I never had enough time. I always felt like I was running short on time and I was always running around frantic. How many of you guys can relate? Right? It's horrible. I always had way too much month at the end of my money. Who can relate to that? I missed all of my baby's functions. How many of you guys can relate to that? How about not feeling appreciated no matter how hard you worked? How many people worked really, really hard and never got a promotion? You know what I love about this industry? The harder we work, we can give ourselves a promotion anytime that we want, right? Right. How about this one? spending more and more time at work than you did with your family, but it never mattering. You never got that promotion, right? How about hoping that no one would get sick? You know how it is when the seasons change? You're always like, please, kids, don't get sick. Mommy can't miss work. I don't worry about that anymore. What about you guys? Right? All right, so let's talk about what happens whenever we find network marketing or it finds us. We can talk about the things that we love in our presentation. I love being able to give myself a promotion anytime that I want. Share your experiences. What has this profession done for you? Share about the trips that you've earned or the trips that you get to take your family on. What about how important family time is, right? How many people love to spend time with their family? Right? Family time is so important. How about now you have more money at the end of your month? Right? That's always a great feeling. One of my favorite things is that I'm finally in a position to make a difference. Whether it's financially, whether it's whatever. I can change people's lives one day at a time. I love being able to help others. I don't know about you guys, but I didn't get to help a whole lot of other people in my other job. Right? Okay. So then you're going to tell them what network marketing has done for you as a person. Where do you see yourself now? What have you gained by joining your company? And share those emotions. You know, emotions are very, very important. How many times have you ever bought anything from QVC? Right? Okay. The person who sold you whatever it is that you felt like you just had to have at that moment was excited about it, weren't they? Yep. You need to be the same exact way whenever you're presenting about your business opportunity or your products. You need to have belief, enthusiasm, and passion. Remember this, your smile is your logo. Your personality is your business card, and how you leave others feeling after an experience becomes your trademark. We're going to talk today about believing. One of the greatest assets that I have gained with being a network marketing professional is being able to literally believe belief into other people. To make people believe that they can do anything that they set their mind to. Belief is where you're going to transform knowledge from simple academic information and facts to emotional commitment. It's where you're going to get away from all those numbers and get personal. This is where true enthusiasm is created. And it's not enough to just know everything about your product and everything about your company. You've got to believe it. The only way to believe something is to test your knowledge of that subject. By putting your knowledge to the test, you create belief in the validity and truth of that knowledge. This belief is going to generate and foster intense enthusiasm. When you truly believe in what you're presenting, you will create enthusiasm. So always believe in yourself. Enthusiasm. That's a great word, right? How many people would want to talk to somebody who talked to them like this? Whenever you were talking about your presentation, you said, yeah, you probably should maybe do this. You might like it. Or would you want to have someone present to you like this? And oh my gosh, I've got the most amazing thing and you have to try it. Right? Enthusiasm is the key. It's the energy. It's the fuel. It's the fire. It's what's going to bring about a successful result. It is one of the things that drives you. It can motivate you, and it can literally make you feel weak in the knees because it's so powerful. It's also extremely important and essential to deliver an effective presentation. Think about this. The difference between success and failure is often 1 minute. That's deep, isn't it? And in that minute, you've got to capture the attention of your audience. How many people are passionate about what they do? Right? Passion is huge. When you're telling your story, be passionate about what your business has brought into your life, how it turned your life around. Share the stories of others if you don't have your own yet. You can see passion in a person's face. You can hear it in their voice, and you want your prospect to know just how passionate you are about what you do so that they will want to join you, right? And I'm a firm believer that if we have the right pair of shoes, that we can do anything in the world, right? Okay, so we've been talking about stories. I want to share a little bit of my story with you guys today. I'm not your typical $1 million earner. I'm not your typical network marketing professional. I'm not your typical success leader. And I'm definitely not your typical mom of 4, ranging from 23 years to 20 months. But what I am is a recovering methamphetamine addict with 11 years of sobriety. But there's more. I am bipolar. I have split personality and borderline personality disorder. During a volatile 14 years of drug abuse, mood swings, and self-destruction, I tried to commit suicide 3 times. I almost lost my children. I almost destroyed my marriage. We lost cars. We lost houses. I didn't hit rock bottom. It was my address. But one day my husband, my amazing husband, gave me the ultimatum that literally changed my life. It saved my life. He told me I had to choose between him and our children or this other life that I'd been living. Without a second of thought, I chose him and my babies. I did not go to rehab. I detoxed myself upstairs in a teeny tiny 2-bedroom apartment where all 5 of us lived at that time. It was literally the best 4 weeks of my life. It was during that time that I realized that I wanted more. Every dream that I dreamt, every nightmare that haunted me, every emotion that I finally began to feel has led me on the journey that I'm on today. It was 6 years ago, that I found the more that I was looking for right here in network marketing. I became a $1 million earner my 2nd year in the industry. I quickly found my niche, and my team became the fastest growing team in the history of my 30-year-old company. I retired my husband. I brought him home. We traveled the world. We trained our team. We lived life together. We raised our children together. I am no longer afraid to call in sick because anytime I need a sick day, I just take it. I'm not telling you this today to brag or to boast or for you to feel sorry for me. I'm simply sharing with you a little bit of my story so that you know what this amazing industry can do for you, for me, and all of our families. You guys have a great day, and thank you so much.
applause, everybody. Well done. She's all emotional back there. How about that, huh? You know what I love about this event more than any other event? Is people are, for whatever reason, they've just decided that they're just going to tell the truth. You know, they're not going to try and look fancier than they are. They're not going to try and pretend that there's something that they're not. They're not competing with any of you. You're not competing with them. They're just like, yeah, this is what really happened. Yeah, this is the real story. I love that. So great.